Be silent.
Yes, we can.
Okay, you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay. Do we hear Dasha though? Is she there? Wait,
No, can't hear her. She's muted.
I think she's muted. Oh dear Lord.
Yeah, I can't hear either.
Yeah.
Dasha, you're on mute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Probably
Now you're
uh,
in, Dasha. Now you're in.
I'm here, and thank you guys so much for being with us. It's our 5th annual member exhibition. We have amazing judge of awards with us today, Arsenio Campos, also known as Martin. Thank you to all of you who made it live today. And here we go. And we wouldn't be here without our sponsors, Perry Ludwig, Leader Easel, J. Loda, Dakota Pastels, our favorite pastel Jurors. We're not supposed to have favorite, but we do. Pen Pastels, Claire Fontaine with Pastel Matte, and then 1000. Thank you for providing amazing prizes. And also members, please check out your welcome letters. You have some amazing discounts with some of our vendors. So it's a really good opportunity to use them if you have a chance next time you shop. And our entry process and judging and jurying process went very smooth because of Austin Hamby and his team with Show Submit. So let's say thank you, Austin. And appreciate, of course, all fine Red Rock members because you're supporting us and our events. And I'm so happy to see so many members who supported us from our very first show in 2019, entering and growing artistically and supporting our society. And of course, our volunteers, Sherry, Mary, and Adrian, and all others who will help us to work on a catalog and future projects. We are thankful for you. Thank you, guys. And of course, our amazing jurors of awards who helped us to curate this show. They had a hard job pre-selecting images for Martin to do his part. So let's say thank you to Lynn Diefenbach, Stefan Lemuel, and Anna Kalugina. They have choices of their images too, so there is some more surprises today. Our designer who helped us with those graphics, and our team of jurors and judges who provided their artwork for our promotion. And of course, Martin, please welcome Martin Campos, also known as Arsenio. And guys, if you do not follow him on Instagram yet, it's a big mistake. So please go ahead and follow Martin Campos and Soft Forms. So on one, you can see all pastels, and on another one, mostly figures. I follow both. Sometimes he surprises us with amazing live videos from different museum exhibitions he goes to, also generously sharing demos, just fantastic. A lot of content to see and just personality. I mean, you will see for yourself. And while I have you as a captive audience, please do not miss out this amazing opportunity to study with a master. This workshop, you will have to only hear Martin, not me, like at our usual Red Rock workshops. So it's just him and fabulous model. Whom will you have for the month of June, Martin?
For this workshop, I'm going to have 3 models. It's a 3-day workshop every Tuesday starting next week, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's New York time. And I usually have 1 model for the duration of a workshop, but this time I figured I would be a little bit fancier and daring and have a different face, different body for every session. And the thing that I want to do with this workshop is really test the people who are joining, their memory and speed and color, like color memory, abstraction, learning how to say a lot, just a little. So that's kind of it. I could go on for like another hour explaining the whole workshop, but then I'd have to kill you all. I joke a lot. Okay, I joke a lot. So it's a really great opportunity. We currently have about 15 people in the group, and there's room for maybe 4 or 5 more. I usually like to keep it to like 20 people. I don't like to have more than 20 or 23 people, because I like to have a more intimate setting where I can really be with the people. If I have more than 20, it's like I don't really get to be with people who are joining as much as I would like to. So keeping it at a low number is pretty good. So yep, there's still openings. So if you're interested.
Yeah, so guys, I will remind you Martin's Instagram at the end of the presentation if you want to give him a follow, and all information can be found just by direct messaging him. And also there is a link to something even more exciting, is Adventure in Tuscany in October.
Yes.
I will let you guys explore it on your own, but it's Art Escape in Italy. If you were wondering what to do in the late October after you all attend beginning of the month workshop in Las Vegas, well, you can explore that opportunity, and Martin will be sharing information about it. He usually does series of demos before his events, and you can learn about that, and there is also link in his bio. Thank you so much.
Yes,
and
yes.
and thank you all for entering the show.
Yes.
It takes bravery to do so. And we'll start with our jurors' choices. They had to go second after Martin selected. And it's interesting how it's happening. So Lynn was our senior juror, and her choices: The World According to Sparrows by Margaret Laurelham. Gorgeous image. And congratulations, Margaret. I do not know, are you watching us, but thank you for supporting our exhibitions. And thank you, Lynn. It was a tough selection. Next is Stéphane Lemuel and his juror's choice. Glitch by Corey Pitkin. I think we're missing Nathan with his music and drum rolls. So here's a glitch by Corey Pitkin. Congratulations, Corey. And thank you, Stefan and Corey, for supporting our events, and just gorgeous pastel. I think it's on pastel matte. That's something what Corey is exploring right now. Next, Jurors' Choice by Anna Kalugina. And I, guys, apologize to all of you in advance if I mispronounce your name, because I know I will, and I probably already had. And choice of Anna is A Rose is a Rose by Cindy Kenecree. Gorgeous painting. Thank you, Anna, and thank you, Cindy. And now all eyes on Martin. What do you have to say about our show in general?
In general, I was absolutely impressed with the body of work and the hope of pastel, how the representation of what everybody gave is just phenomenal. It was very, very hard to make the choices. It was good that there were a lot of choices, first, second, third, and all that stuff. It took a little bit of pressure off of me, but it was still a bit daunting. I have to give a huge round of applause from Philadelphia to all of you for putting your work in, and like Dasha said, having the guts to do it. Putting up work for a show takes a lot of determination and willpower and self-reliance. And I have to congratulate. I think everybody really is a winner in that regard. But as all shows go, you have to judge. So a lot of really great work. I guess we could just start looking at the images, what I chose.
Yes, of course. And we'll start with honorable mention. I just went in order what we were received. And the first honorable mention goes to Yuji Sakuma with a self-portrait.
Yes. So fantastic. There were a number of portraits that were in the show. And this is going to be probably something that I'll say over and over again about why I choose specific pieces in pastel or any medium. And the things that really pop out at me is the evidence of the tool. I like seeing the feeling and the presence of the pastel. And with this piece, there really is that sense of movement and a sense of the fleshy quality and the really great feeling that you actually posed in front of a mirror with it. So there is that immediacy of it that really attracted me to the piece. Congratulations, Yuji, for a wonderful piece.
Congratulations, Yuji. Thank you so much for participating, becoming Red Rock member, and sending in amazing work. Thank you so much. Congrats.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And next honorable mention is In a Train by Sergei Bakin.
Yes.
In a Train 4.
Yeah. Again, that immediacy, this sense of the movement. In my work, I'm very attracted to the impermanence of the form and the landscape. And this piece has that wonderful evidence of people that are in that process of changing and moving. It really does have that really wonderful sense of a continuous narrative. And the pastel, again, one of these evidences of the example of the medium coming forward and working very closely with the movement. So In the Train, number 4, Sergei, a beautiful piece. Congratulations.
Indeed. Congratulations to Sergei. This award is sponsored by Earthberry Pastels, and previous awards are sponsored by Red Rock and Dakota Art. Next honorable mention goes to Grass Lake Revisited by Mars Dorflinger. Congratulations.
So great. Wow. Something about landscapes. I've just actually started doing pastel in landscapes. I'm primarily a figurative pastelist, but working with the landscape and pastel, this really gives me that sense of what I would hope to probably do with my pastels when I would do a landscape. I was recently in Provence, France, conducting a oil painting landscape workshop. I attempted some pastels, and the feeling that this piece gives is the same feeling that I was trying to achieve when I was in that location in the south of France. This beautiful sense of the presence of the space. And the thing that surprises me about this is there really isn't too much of the evidence of the pastel. In that regard, I think you've transcended the medium. It doesn't matter if it's pastel or oil, it becomes a space. And for that, it's just a fantastic piece. So congratulations, Mars, for a wonderful landscape in pastel.
Congrats, Mars. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Mars, for supporting our exhibitions and entering your work. Thank you. And This award is sponsored by Diane Thousand Pastels. If I'll forget that, please don't be mad at me. You will get your prizes soon. And next honorable mention goes to Adrian Giuliani and her pastel painting, Adrian's Appleseed. Woohoo.
Such a great little piece. This was very tough for me. When I judge, I looked at all of the images and I kind of digest them. I looked at all of what you all sent or put in, and then I walk away or I go and work my own work in the studio, and I remember these pieces that come into my head. And one of my favorite attributes about painting, whether it's oil or landscape or pastel or watercolor, is design. And this is so powerful in this design. And again, the evidence of the pastel, there's that sense of you using the medium to feel the object, but then showing the evidence of the stick, which is not only a contrast of the apple with the space, but the contrast of feeling. And it's such a wonderful piece because it's not hurried, it's not overdone. You let the paper be a part of the piece. So pure and clean and simple. Less is more. And such a wonderful piece. So congratulations, Adrian. I hope you do more of these. So wonderful.
Just always just to look at Adrian's work. Congratulations, Adrian. And this award is sponsored by UArt paper. Excellent service. And thank you, Adrian, for giving a life to our Facebook group and supporting us with your enthusiasm.
Third place.
Third place. Oh, we're
Here we
getting
go.
close. Here we go.
So does everybody know if they want what they want or not yet?
Not yet. Like I let them go blind into that.
Oh, so they're all so everybody's like
yeah.
literally like shaking right now. Like, oh my God. Right.
I mean, I had all my like 7 cups of coffee and Celsius, so I know I am. Amber Dawning by Terline DeBrew. I practiced that one, so please correct me.
Carolyn.
DeBrew.
Now, just so ethereal. These last 3 pieces were very, very tough for me to choose between first, second, and third. I think you all got first place. And so it took me a couple of days just to kind of really needle out what was so great. But one of the things that I love about this piece is you hardly used any color. It was mostly the resonance of maybe 4 or 5 sticks. And that is powerful. I'm a huge fan of when someone can use pastel in a very, very economical way, but still suggest a plethora of color. You've achieved that specific light that you get during that time of the day. And it does go without me being too exaggerating by saying, I wish I could do this. I really wish I could achieve this in pastel. And I have to give you tons and tons of credit for this wonderful piece. So congratulations, Carolyn, for a magnificent pastel.
Congratulations, Terlin. Thank you, Martin, for your insight. This award is sponsored by Pastel Mod. Thank you so much. And thank you, Terlin, for supporting our exhibitions. Always interesting in which directions are you moving with your work. Okay, second place.
Second place.
Dutch Neck, Bernadette de Cesare.
This completely becomes a piece that has a narrative. The things that I love to do with the pastel, I tend to work very realistic, but then I branch off and do something quite intuitive and expressive. And that is one of the hallmarks of what I love about a pastel is when an artist can take the medium and really stretch it and pull it and kind of take it and turn it upside down. And again, make me forget that it's a pastel, make me forget it's an oil. You transcend all those mediums and it becomes that scene, it becomes the story. And then you look at that, it's like looking at Degas. You know, when I look at a Degas, I forget it's pastel and I know it's a figure. And then I remind myself, oh my gosh, you painted this in chalk. This is one of these pieces that does that for me. So Bernadette, such a wonderful, ethereal and imaginative piece coming really from your intuition, and just bravo. Thank you for bringing it in. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Martin. Congratulations, Bernadette, also another artist who constantly surprises us with her work and supporting our exhibitions. We would like to see more. And this award was sponsored by Pen Pastel. Thank you so much. Wow, we are close, like really close.
First place. Now it's getting really hard. I'm about as nervous as you all are, actually. I am. I'm nervous.
My gosh, yes, it's nerve-wracking. So, and the first place.
Here comes April Sun by Vladislav.
Tatarinov. Vlad, congratulations.
Wow. Minimal means fantastic composition, beautiful, kind of like a yin and yang type of piece. Again, letting the pastel transcend itself, and reminds me of so many of the great artists that I admire that create scenes like this. Lisa Breslow, one artist that comes to mind. Gustave Caillebotte, the French painter. That very difficult kind of compositional sense, but done with a very limited palette, letting, again, the richness of those chosen colors sing throughout that kind of resonant space that you've created. Doing figures in shadow so they don't pop is one of the most challenging things to do that I'm constantly trying to do. And when I see a piece like this, I just want to tell the person, you're lucky you're not in the room, because I would break your hands. It's so good. It's a compliment, you know, please take it that way.
Vlad is pretty far away, so.
Yeah, so it's just a wonderful piece, and congratulations for putting the piece in. So wonderful.
Thank you so much, Martin. I
Of
love
course.
hearing your outlook on these pieces. They become even more and kind of help understand how somebody with your background look at the art. And also thank you, Vlad, for supporting our exhibitions. Vlad been with us since 2020.
Wow.
And this award was sponsored by Terry Ludwig, our all favorites also. Thank you, Terry. Turquoise. So, and best in show.
So is this the final? Is this the final award?
Well, I will talk a little bit more. I have a few things to say after that. If you all hang out after that,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I will read the chat too, and it's best in show. Somebody can give a drum roll, or Martin, you.
Here it comes, and it is
Spring Things Rhododendron by Sergei Pietilia.
So fantastic. So I went through all the entries. There were several that stopped me, but this was the one that I literally, when I went to bed that night, I couldn't get it out of my head. The richness of the color, the daring choice of cropping of the spaces, that sense of, like, most of the pastel is, there's nothing there. It's in the forefront. And how you anticipate going into that space. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And the color's so saturated. There's not a lot of niggling. You're not pushing the color too much. You're really taking it from the stick and applying it to the paper and letting it sit there without fussing it. It really brings to mind the work of Whistler and other artists such as Walter Sickert, their pastels. And it's just such a phenomenal piece. Just so, again, so daring, because 95% of the piece is just the blue coming forth. So absolute congratulations for a fantastic piece. And thank you for letting it bother me for a week. It was a pleasure. Seriously, this piece, I could not get it out of my head for 2 or 3 days, and it was the obvious first choice for me. And I kind of thought about it, like, no, maybe I shouldn't. There's 2 or 3 others, and it's like really, really hard. But I think the thing that really nicked it for me was, like, woke up the next morning and I just thought of the painting. And I call it a painting. I call pastels paintings, not drawings. They deserve the right to be works in themselves. And for all of you who put your paintings in, it was such a pleasure to be a part of the process, and an honor to be chosen by Dasha and the Red Rocks Pastel Society in Nevada to be part of the process. So congratulations to you all, and complete congratulations for the Best in Show. Wonderful piece.
Thank you so much, Martin. Fantastic explanation. I blow up this piece so we can see it on a full screen. Now we also know how our cover of our catalog will look like for 2023. So it's going on a cover. And I guess we know one of the jurors was a judge for the next show. So we kind of know a lot by this point. Thank you, Sergey, for supporting our exhibitions and entering your magnificent work.
Yes.
Our Best in Show is sponsored by Pastel Jurors, Leather Easel, J. Luda Pastels, and of course, Red Rock and Dakota Art. Thank you so much. And please, guys, bear with me. We have a few more things. Our next exhibition, and it will be in person in Las Vegas. You will need to frame and ship your work for that one. Is themed orange. It will take place at the Priscilla Fabler Gallery on a main street in Las Vegas in Art District in October with a Judge of Awards, Albert Handel. He will have very big shoes to fill after Martin and all your amazing feedback on the pieces, but I think he's up for the challenge. And also I get to invite you to his workshop. It will be in person, 3-day workshop, very intimate, about 12 people, 10 to 12. Nice weather in October in Las Vegas, and it will be a studio workshop also. So you will have time and place to store your supplies and enjoy the show. And something interesting what Pastel Jurors, I told Karine about our plans for Orange Show, and she's like, let me put an orange set for you together. So this set soon will be available on Jurors Pastel website, maybe something special for our Red Rock members. I do not know yet, but this is a first draft. I got a preview, and I think I have a permission to show you, but maybe not, but like one or another, it will be a version of orange set, what will be one of the prices, but it also will be available on Jurors Pastel website. Great friends there in France, and they supporting our exhibitions and events, and we having too many what I was told. Thank you all so much, guys, for being with us today. Thank you so much, Martin. Thank you, all
Thank
the
you.
members.
Thank you. It
Thank
was
you,
an honor.
Martin. And yes, that's a video of all Martin's generous live video. So if you go to his Instagram page, hit that middle button, you will see all his fantastic demos available there. And if you turn on your notifications, you will know the next one is coming out.
Yes.
So you will not miss on some amazing art creation happening
Yes.
there. And cannot thank enough our sponsors, Harry Ludwig, Letter Izio, J. Luda, Dakota Pastels, Pastel Gero, Pen Pastels, Pastel Mat, and of course the 1000. All our members. And we are through. It's the end. Thank you guys all so much.
The end. Yeah, it was
I will,
wonderful.
thank you, Martin. It was
You know,
fabulous. Thank you,
yeah,
everyone.
it's nice to be in a group of people that do pastel. It's, if I have to say something towards the end, keep doing it. I'm in Philadelphia. There's not a big pastel presence in my part of the country. And I still feel this little stigma of pastel not being such a rich, gratifying, and real medium that holds its place sometimes well above oil, if you want my opinion. And to be with a group of people that are my brothers and sisters in the stick, it's an honor. So I wish everybody the best and continue with the great work. And I hope to see you again at some point.
Thank you so much, Martin. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you soon on Zoom and hopefully see you soon in person in Las Vegas. Keep posting your artwork, keep sharing. Our show can be found on redrockpsnv.org. You can see it with new eyes, and awards will be posted soon, and this will be available as a recording. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Martin. It was fabulous. I was anxious to see what you'll do with it, and it's amazing. Just can listen you for hours.
Yes. Yes. Did I do fine? Did I do fine, everybody? Everybody okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
I just read the chat. Everybody's happy and everybody thankful and encouraging to all and our. So that's a great spirit. Congratulations, guys. Another fabulous show and more to come. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
IBF. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.